Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to NBA 2K Rivals on NBA 2K23, Magic versus BirdEra. This is season number 2 for us. We are all sophomores, me and the boys. So let's see how everybody did. First off, let's see some retirements in case anything went down. Downtown, Freddie Brown calls it a career. Okay. Jared Antetokounmpo. Is this Giannis's father? I don't know if Giannis's father played in the league. I don't know, but he retired. He's gone. All right, so we got historic. Let's see if we got some historic changes. We got a few rule changes, including actually three big ones. The top 7 picks are done via random weighted draw. Remaining lottery picks are determined by team record. Team odds will be based only on team record. No standing rules for draft lottery. And the 4 worst teams will have identical odds of attaining the top 3 pick. So those are big. So now Rich's team was not one of the worst teams, but they can get a high pick. And speaking of his teams, they are relocating to Sacramento. The Lakers are changing their floors. The Nuggets are changing their uniforms and floors. And the Bulls are changing their uniforms. Okay. So that's what's up. League meetings. Let me see if there's anything important. Uh, just said that. Just said that. Just said that. It's pretty much all that really is. All right, draft lottery. Let's see how this goes down. So the Knicks, the Pacers, the Sonics, and the Bulls all have the opportunity to get the first overall pick. Who is going to get it? And it will be the New York Knicks with the first overall pick, followed by the Sonics, the Suns, the Warriors, the Pacers, and the Kings. So the Kings get the 6th overall pick. So that's interesting. Meanwhile, the Bullets get the 11th overall pick. I didn't really see a lot of notable names for. I didn't see 11 notable names for us to be able to get somebody that's noticeable, but we'll see how everything goes. All right, so Knicks get the first overall pick. Will that be Patrick Ewing? Let's find out. NBA draft time. Let's do this. So, the first overall pick goes to the Knicks. The Knicks select Karl Malone. So, Karl Malone is going to the Knicks. Will that change the New York Knicks' fortune? Because now, not only do they have Bernard King, but now they got Patrick Ewing. So they have, so their forwards looking pretty elite. So we'll see how everything goes. So Seattle Supersonics get the 2nd overall pick, and this would be a bad choice because they do have Jack Sigma at center, but he is getting picked up. It is Patrick Ewing. He's going to the Sonics. So I don't know how they're gonna work it out there, but we'll see how everything goes. Coming in at number 3 is Wayman Tisdale. I can't know the name, but he is going to the Phoenix Suns. It is what it is. Coming in at number 4 is Charles Oakley. He's going to the Golden State Warriors with the 4th overall pick. Charles Oakley to the Warriors. I don't know how better they'll be. Find out. Indiana Pacers get the 5th overall pick, and they get Hot Rod Williams. But the 5th overall pick, he's going to the Pacers. The Sacramento Kings get the 6th overall pick. Who will be paired with Cash? Cash gets Chris Mullin out of St. John's. So Rich has the opportunity to pair side to side with Chris Mullin, who had a great three-pointer in his career. So we'll see how that goes. Coming in at number 7 is the Chicago Bulls, who's teaming up with Reggie Theus and Akeem. It will be Xavier McDaniel coming in, 7th overall pick. All right, it is what it is. Coming in at number 8 for the Milwaukee Bucks, they draft Larry Peeler. I don't know who the hell it is, but he's 7 feet, 251. All right, cool. Coming in at number 9 for Dallas, who's gonna be paired up with Rose when he finally gets a starting lineup, and Mark Aguirre and them boys. It is Ed Pink Pickney. I don't know if I don't know who that is, but it is what it is. Who's getting paired with Michael Jordan and Jay Blocks? The Rockets get the 10th overall pick, and it will be Michael Adams. I don't know who that is either, but he is the 10th overall pick at 5'10". He's a short dude. The Washington Bullets, who was coming with me for Washington Bullets. I am not drafting anybody, so I guess we'll send to the end right there. So Patrick Ewing comes in as an 84 overall. Karl Malone comes in as an 81 overall. So who did we draft? Oh, we drafted Delep Shrimp. Okay. He's a shooter. Okay, he actually may get the starting small forward, bro. So I'm pretty cool with that. The Clippers pick up Blair Rasmus. Oh, you're from Oregon. I thought that was all the names. The Pistons do pick up Joe Dumars. So Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars is a thing that is gonna happen. So we'll see how that goes. Gerald Wilkins goes to the Spurs. Christopher McDaniels goes to the Mavericks. Terry Porter goes to the Mavericks as well. So Terry Porter is going to be paired with Rose, Mark Aguirre, and them boys out there in Dallas. Manute Bolt's going to Portland with Clyde. Oh, I thought that was Dave Cohen's, but that's past that. Sam Mitchell's going to the Lakers. That's intriguing. I don't really care. I guess we'll just look at free agency. Who's a free agent? Nobody really of name value. All right, so let's go to player progression. No disrespect to David Thompson. No disrespect to the Skywalker. But All right, player progression. Let's see how everything goes. I bump all the way up to an 84 overall. Meanwhile, Jeff Rulin is getting a little worse. But I'm at 84 overall now. I developed... Oh, I was an all-star last year. Oh, I was an all-star last year. Oh, sheesh. Damn, I was that good. I got 34 badges now. Remember, I walked into it with only 4. I got 30 more. Talk about it. 3-pointer goes up. The mid goes up. Drive and layup goes up. Standing dunk. Actually, everything should go up. Everything is going up. Except speed with ball. But everything is going up. I am looking amazing. I'm now at 84 overall. You love to see it. Hakeem is now 90 overall. Let's see, Clippers. Larry plateaus, but Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale are getting a little worse. So you hate to see it, but I think this team is still pretty good to still go back to the finals. Terry Cummings is at 89 overall. Ghost is at 84 overall. So that badge looking like he got 18 badges now. You love to see it. And the Denon is an 83 overall. He's got 24 badges. Again, you love to see it. Shadow is now 82 overall. His drive and dunk went down, which is a little bit weird. And his speed with ball went down, which is he was 67. Jesus. And his speed went down. I don't know how his speed went down. But he now has 17 badges now. Hopefully his speed goes up. If not, I probably got to bump it up a little bit because that looks crazy. These are the Jazz. Cash is at 81 overall. Only got 9 badges, though. But hopefully he gets more as time goes on. There's some promise with the Knicks. There's some promise. I don't know how much promise, but there's some promise. These are the defending world champions. Kareem and Magic plateau. Worthy is now a 92 overall. So now there's 3 90s on this damn team. Now they got Bob McAdoo, Michael Cooper, Jamal Wilkes, Byron Scott, and Sam Mitchell with Kurt Rambis. This team is the team to beat. Rose is now at 89 overall. I told you. You gotta worry. You're gonna have to worry about this man. I told y'all gonna have to worry about him. 33 badges though. I have more badges than him, and yet I'm only at 84. This dude's at 89 though. Ralph Sampson's getting a little worse. Dale Ellis. They did get Terry Porter, so we'll see how he pans out. These are Nets. These are the Nuggets. Did David Thompson sign here? Or was he already there? I don't even know. Clark Kellogg's 86 overall. John Stockton's at 84 overall now. Isaiah Thomas now got his running mate Joe Dumars. So we're going to see if they actually start being where they are. Isaiah Thomas is plateaued. Michael Jordan's now at 88 overall. While Blocks is now at 85 overall. 12 badges. See a couple silvers in there. Everything should be up and up. And if it's up, then it's stuck. Max is now at 82 overall, while George Gervin has plateaued. Max has 12 badges. See a couple silvers in there. The Suns, the Sonic. Sonic now have Patrick Ewing. Well, Patrick Ewing can play power forward, but if that's the case, I mean we got two 7-footers. We got pretty much a Twin Tower situation over here. So we'll see how that goes. Clyde Drexler's now 88 overall. Clyde Drexler's getting better. They got Manute Bolt now, so play a card right. He might be the next starting center. These are the Golden State Warriors. Ryan is now 80 overall. Moses Malone is getting a little worse, or is going down a little bit. Otis Thorne is now 80 overall. So that goes. Ryan now has 17 badges. Posterizers on silver. Everything is going up. These are the Bucks. And yeah, that's it. All right, so we advance to the next season. The 1986 draft is next. Let's see who's coming into that draft. Not that big of a deal. I mean, we got Brad Doughty. Got Chuck Persons, Kenny Skywalker. And we got the Worm. The Worm is coming. Dennis Rodman is coming, along with Mr. Sabonis, who is DeMontis Sabonis' father. I almost said son. Mark Price, a damn good point guard in his day. Del Curry is coming. Buck Johnson. I don't know if Buck Johnson's a real person. Nate McMillan is. He's coming. Scott Skiles is coming. Kevin Duckworth is coming. John Sally is coming. Drazen Petrovic is coming. We got some names. Some names are coming. Anthony Bowie, I think I know that name. He's coming too. David Wingate, that name strikes me too. We got a couple people coming our way. So, as we did last season, let's actually see how everything is looking so far for everybody's scouting reports. I don't know how many seasons the Magic vs. BirdEra goes to. I don't know what year. I think it ends in 1990. So, well, 85? So, we'll see how all this goes. What am I looking at? Coach game plan. That's what I'm looking at. All right. So for the Sixers, nothing really changed. Everything's the same. Otis Thorpe, I think, becomes now six man. If not, if you're 6-man already. Then we got the Bucks, pretty much the same. The Bullets, they left Shrimp is starting, so now our starting line looks a little bit more promising. So maybe we might make some noise this year, hopefully. The Bulls got Xavier McDaniels. Xavier McDaniels is now starting, so along with him and Akeem and Reggie Diaz, they might make some noise as well. The Cavs are the Cavs. The reigning back-to-back Eastern Conference champions, looking a little worse for wear a little bit, but they still look contending, so we still got to look out for them regardless of anything. We got the Clippers. Norm Nixon is back to the starting lineup, so we'll see if the Don could take that spot from him. We'll see as time goes on. Ghost is still starting. He's got Bill Walton by his side. Bill Walton's getting a little older, so see how much that goes. Stewart was starting in the beginning. Now he's on the bench. So I don't know if they're going to switch it again or if this is just going to be what it is. We'll see. We'll see. Got the Jazz here, surprised all of us being the second best in the West. Let's see if they can match that again. You got the Kings. Chris Mullin is starting, so we got Larry Drew, Chris Mullin, Cash, and LaSalle Thompson. So we'll see how that all that goes. Maybe they'll do a little bit better than they did last season. We got the Knicks. They got Karl Malone, so I don't know how hopeful they will be, but we'll see if that makes any much of a difference. The back-to-back champs still look the same, even stronger now. James Worthy is a 92 overall, so they're still probably the team to beat completely. So we'll see how that goes. Got Dallas. Rose is still coming off the bench. He shouldn't. Now that he's probably is he better than Blackman? He definitely is. So he'll probably be starting when the season starts. Dale Ellis is coming off the bench as well. Got the Nets. The Nets are the Nets, who actually were good last season, so look out for them. The Nuggets are the Nuggets. You got the Pacers, John Stockton and Clark Kellogg. The Detroit Pistons, yep, they see it. The backcourt is now complete. Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas will be playing with each other in the backcourt, along with Bill Laimbeer and Kelly Tripucka in the front court. I see the microwave over there. Got the Houston Rockets, Blocks and Jordan. Hopefully, you have a better time around this time. Who did they draft? Oh, Michael Adams. Michael Adams, yeah. Michael Adams is starting. Got the Spurs. Artis Gilmore is regressing, which actually puts money in the starting center spot. So we'll see what type of a difference that will be now that we got Artis Gilmore on the bench. The Suns are the Suns. The Sonics did put Patrick Ewing at power forward, so we're gonna see how that goes. Tom Chambers and Jack Sigma are going down. I don't know what's going on. Are they mad or something? They're content. Okay, he's content. They're both content. I don't know why the hell they're both mad. They're down, but I guess probably morale because Patrick Ewing is now in the starting lineup. Got the Trailblazers. Clyde Drexler is here. He's now starting. Actually, he actually was on the bench. Now he's starting. So we'll see how that goes. Golden State is Golden State. All right, so that is what the teams are looking like heading into this season. Actually, oh sorry, I do want to see something though. I actually should have did this prior because I was an All Star last season. I made it. Yeah, I was an All Star last season. Who else did anybody else make an All Star appearance? Ryan didn't. Max didn't. Blocks didn't. I know Jordan made an All Star appearance. Yep. Rose did. He came off the bench, so that's actually a little bit surprising. Cash didn't. Stewart didn't. Ghost didn't, even though he was an All NBA player. He didn't make an All Star team. Hmm. So only me and Rose were the only two to make a All Star team. That's crazy. Told you, Rose is the man to beat. All right, let's get the season started. Let's see how we do. We beat the Celtics. So that's a good look. All right, we came out the gate strong. Looks like we may be where we were previously. All right, we made it to the man. This SimCat, this Sim speed is fast as hell. All right, made it to the first half of the season, and oh my god, yo, this Lakers team is ridiculous, bro. But Philly is the best team in the East. Not the best team in the league, but the best team in the East. Ryan picking up his play, dropping 23, 5, and 4, 46, 34, 75. Ryan is putting in that work. With Julius Erving's dropping 22 and Moses was dropping 24, this team is looking pretty damn solid. I figured they'd be damn good. Behind them are the Celtics. Larry, 26, 7 to 7. Larry's doing what Larry do. And it looks like Robert Parrish is hurt. For how long? 2 to 4 weeks. He'll be back. Coming in number 3 are the Hawks. And they moved Dominique to the shooting guard position. Neek at this specific point in time is averaging 27, 6 boards. Meanwhile, Stewart's dropping 27 and 5, 49, 38, 85. You love to see it. Coming in at number 4 is Detroit. I told you. Actually, what the hell? The microwave is starting in front of Joe Dumars. Okay. That's what it is. We are 5th. I feel happy about that. Shrimp is coming off the bench for reasons I have no idea. But meanwhile, I'm dropping 22, 4, and 7 with 2 steals and a block. 54, 31, 78. I'm looking pretty damn good if I do say so myself. Coming in number 6 is Cleveland. I keep talking about Cleveland, but Cleveland's doing very well. Number 7 are the Nets. Number 8 is the Bulls. Hakeem doing 23 and 12, pretty much what he did last season. But not good enough to lead this team to a better record than 19 and 26. And even though they got Karl Malone, the Knicks are still the worst team in the East. Bernard King points a little down, 25, 5, and 2, but probably because of Karl Malone, who is dropping 25 and 10 and 10 and 5 as a rookie. Yeah, go figure. This team right here, man. How you gonna beat this team? They got 390 overalls. Mag's dropping 23 and 10. And 100% from the three-point line. That means he probably shot 1-3 and made it. James Worthy dropping 19, 8, and 4. Kareem dropping 21 and 11. Lord. Coming in number 2 is Dallas. And for some reason, Rose is still not starting. But he's dropping 19, 6, and 5, 57, 45, 61 off the bench. So he might be 6th man of the year again. If he keep looking like that. Coming in number 3 are the Houston Rockets. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Jordan's dropping 26, 5, and 6, 55, 59, and 79. Meanwhile, Blocks is dropping 17, 11, and 4, 52, and 65. Portland coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 5 are the Clippers. Good to know that they're getting better. As I said, the Dawn is starting now. But that might be because, Norm Nixon is hurt. But the Dawn is averaging 17, 5, and 7, 46, 19, and 80. And you got Ghost dropping 19, 7, and 5, 50, and 88. You love to see it. Coming in number 6 is Denver. Coming in number 7 is Utah. Coming in number 8 are Phoenix. So they were... What was the record last season? It was what? See, the record last season is 56 and 26. This season, it's 21 and 23. They may not make that same run like they did last season. Max is on the outside looking in right now. 14, 9, and 3. 55 and 67. His points, his production is getting better. That's good to see. Meanwhile, the Iceman dropping 28. He dropped 30 last season. He's dropping 28 this season. The Iceman is cooking. And the worst team, I think, in the league. Are they the worst? Yeah, they are the worst team in the league. Worst team in the league is the Sacramento Kings. Cash dropping 27 and 2, 48 and 72. Cash is putting in work, but see, his team, the starting lineup ain't bad. Mullen dropping 17 for his rookie seat. The starting lineup ain't bad. I just don't know why the hell they're just not doing that well. I don't know what it is. Season stats. Let's see if anybody is leading the league on this side. Gervin is leading the league in points. Nobody's top 10. The fact that Karl Malone is top 10 in scoring as a rookie is kind of wild. It's kind of crazy. Jeff Rulin, my centers, is the first in league in rebounds. Blocks comes at number 5. So you love to see that. Coming in at number 1 in assists is Magic Johnson. Nobody else on this side. Steals is Ricky Green. I am actually 6th in steals, which you love to see. Blocks goes to Kareem. Nobody else. The fact that Julius Erving is top 10 in blocks. And I'm first in turnovers. You hate to see it. Dominique Wilkins leads the league in field goal percentage at 67%. That's pretty crazy. Daryl Griffith is first in three-point percentage. Coming at number 4 is Rose. Coming number 8 is Ryan. Number 9 is me. And free throw percentage goes to Jeff Lamp. Okay. Ghost is top 10 in free throw percentage. You'd love to see it. All right. Let's actually look at odds, lottery odds. And the Kings may get the first overall pick, and then the Knicks come second. So the Knicks actually might turn their whole team around by just being that bad. Spurs actually have opportunity to get the fourth overall pick. We'll see how all that goes. Now, award races. Actually, All-Stars. Let's actually look at All-Stars. So for the East was Isaiah Thomas, Sidney Moncrief, Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Jeff Rulin. I was on the bench for East All-Stars. So I'm a 2-time All-Star at this point in time. Meanwhile, over here, Rose was off the bench for the West All-Stars, along with Jay Blocks and Shaolin Ghost. So we got a couple All-Stars right now. You love to see it. And now we're going to look at award races. As the MVP looks to be Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson may be MVP again. Karl Malone looks to be Rookie of the Year. Makes sense. Sixth Man of the Year may go to Jeff Humphreys. Defensive Player of the Year may go to Kareem. But Akeem may have something to say about that. And Most Improved Player, Rai Ruga is in running for Most Improved Player. Don't know why he wouldn't get it based on the numbers, but Fat Lever may be Most Improved. Only time will tell. All right, so let's finish up this season. Let's get to these playoffs. Oh, we improve as a team. Well, we were 4th. I don't know what we end with, but Magic Johnson back-to-back MVPs. Magic is just running this league right now. It's a 2-time MVP and a 4-time NBA champion. This Magic, this Lakers team. Karl Malone, Rookie of the Year, dropping 24 and 11. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Jay Humphreys. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Akeem. So Akeem is a back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. Rai Ruga, the first out of all of us to get a reward, and he wins Most Improved Player, dropping 25, 5, and 4. Rai went off on Philly. And I think Philly is still the best team in the league. Best team in the East. Brad Nelson once again, can't even tell us. Once again, Coach of the Year. Once again, the Lakers are 70 and 12. That's ridiculous. See, All NBA first team with Akeem making All NBA first team. His first selection. He was second All NBA team last season. And I once again make All NBA second. No, I made third team last season. I'm now make the second team. Dropping 21, 4, and 7, 51, 26, and 80 from the free throw line. Michael Jordan makes All NBA second team again. Dropping 27, 5, and 6. And All NBA third team, Ry Ruger and Ghost. Ghost makes his second third All NBA appearance. Ry Ruger makes his first overall NBA All NBA appearance. Ry's having a damn good year this year. Let's see what Philly does. All defensive first team, Michael Jordan and Akeem make it again. Coming in at number second. I think this is no. So the Dawn makes second all defensive team. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, so these are the playoffs are looking. Philly takes on first. Ryan takes on Akeem. Okay. We ended up being 6. We take on Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas. And the Celtics are second, but they take on Shadow. So Larry Bird takes on Shadow. Meanwhile, the Lakers are first. AO and Shaolin make it to fourth. Max ends up being third, and Rose ends up being second. All right, so let's actually see how everything went for standings. Philly was the best team in the East. Boston ended up being second. Detroit was third. That's you see all the numbers. Shadow, as a starter, averaged 27 and 5, 49, 38, 84. And the Bulls squeak in to be the 8th seed. And meanwhile, the worst team in the East, you guessed it, was the damn Knicks. But they have a dynamic duo for the future here. So, I mean, I don't know. They might get lucky with the draft again, so we'll see how that goes. This team was just God tier. The Lakers are just God tier, man. Nothing can beat them. Dallas ended up being second. Rose is finally starting. Ended up being 26 and 5, 58, 45, 69, looking amazing. We'll see how everything pans out. The Spurs end up being third with a 500 record. Look at the gap between the first and the second. It's a 22 game gap. These Lakers are ridiculous, bro. I said Spurs end up being third. Max able to lead his team to the third seed in the West, 14, 9, and 3, 53 and 65. The Clippers end up being fourth. Not bad. Nixon is back in the starting lineup. Shaolin averaging 19, 7, and 5, 51 and 89. The Dinanon dropping 17, 5, and 7, 45, 33, and 79. I was going to say he actually should have been in line for most improved. Not most improved, a 6-man a year, but he kept switching back and forth with Norm for starting lineup, so that's why. And you know what's crazy? I said Ryan was the first to get an award. No, I'm sorry. Rose was 6-man of the year last season. So my bad on that. That's my fault. Denver ended up being fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So the Rockets, for some reason, clinched, but they could not get the eighth seed. So they clinched, but missed the playoffs. Blocks had 16 and 11, almost 2 blocks, 50 and 64. And the worst team, oh, the Knicks and the Kings are tied with the same record. Cash dropping 27 and 2, 49, 73. I don't know out of the two who's going to get the the number one overall pick, but we'll see. It means the Knicks have another opportunity to get another first overall pick. All right, playoff time. Let's get it. And we get swept again. This time by the Celtics. We get swept. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so we got a proper LA versus LA matchup here. The Lakers take on the Clippers. The Lakers swept the Suns. The Clippers able to get out in 5. And look at the dynamic duo right here. AO bumping up his game, 19, 6, and 5, 51, 33, 78. You love to see it. Ghost bumped up his game, 21, 8, and 5, 44, and 97. You love to see it, but they do take on the almighty Lakers. I don't know how that's going to go. Dallas and San Antonio both swept, so it's Rose versus Money. That should be intriguing. Money dropping 29 and 6 with 3 blocks, 55 and 77. You see what happens when he's not locked up. He does good things. And Rose dropping 21, 7, and 7, 54, 57, 83. This should be this. The West is looking like what they are. Actually, the East are the same. So Philly was able to beat Chicago in 5. And Ruger stepping up 26, 5, and 4, 58, and 80. Meanwhile, Julius Erving steps up 20, 28, 5, and 4. You love to see it. And they're doing all this without Moses. I see Moses isn't there. So that means Hakeem went to lunch. No, he was only in the game for 10 minutes and he fouled out in 10 minutes. Damn, no wonder they lost that bad. The Nets beat the Cavs. The Pistons swept us. Even though I was dropping 24, 6, and 7, 53, 100%, and 88. Just not enough to beat Isaiah Thomas. Just wasn't enough. And the Celtics sweep Shadow and the Hawks. Shadow dropped 18, 7, and 2, 48, 75, and 72. His production went down because yeah, he is a small forward, so Larry Bird was guarding him. Even though his 3-point percentage was good, Larry Bird is just on another level right now. 32, 6, and 9. He's on another level. He didn't even take a 3-pointer. He averaged 32 points with no threes. Larry's on another level. All right, so 1 through 4 all advanced in the first round. So let's see how round 2 looks for everybody. Oh, like the Lakers thought they could sweep. Nah, it wasn't to be. So the Lakers winning 5 is to be expected. They did what they could, but it just wasn't enough to beat this damn team. I promise you, it's just not enough to beat that team. And Rose beats Money in 7. Money ended up averaging 21 and 10, but with Rose's on a mission. We'll see how that mission goes. And the 1 seed got knocked off by the 4 seed in 6. Buck Williams came to play even though he was averaging 19. Michael Ray Richardson is not doing anything. Darryl Dawkins ain't doing anything. Or this Bird song did something, but he got fouled out, but just wasn't enough. And they move on. Meanwhile, the Celtics sweep the Pistons. Larry Bird, still no threes. And he's still averaging 31, 8, and 8. Yo, Larry's a demon, bro. Larry is a demon. All right, so Rose is in the conference finals. He has the task of trying to stop the Lakers. Let's see how that goes. Game 1, game 2, game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5. We got a dogfight. Game 6. The Lakers. The Lakers beat Mavs in 6. Rose tried. Rose tried, but it just wasn't enough. Magic had a triple double in Game 6, just not enough. Meanwhile, the Celtics are struggling over here against the Nets, but they still got it done in 7. Larry Bird's averaging 28, 8, and 7. Still no threes. Still no threes. But it's the Lakers and Celtics again for the 3rd time in a row. It's the Lakers and Celtics again. And the Lakers three-peat. Magic Johnson, back-to-back MVPs. It's just, Jesus Christ. How are you going to beat this team? How are you going to beat this team? You can't beat this team. Lakers are goated, bro. You can't beat them. Boy. Season 3. There's nothing else to say. Season 3. Let's get it.